Hello, hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last episode, we discovered that Leliana was in the castle. She's somewhere within the torture chambers. We just have to track her down. Now, before I get started with the episode, I have to get something off my chest. You see, I might be a little bit annoyed during this episode, and that would be because I've already recorded this. I also recorded tomorrow's episode. I did an hour-long batch. I've been trying to get ahead. You may have noticed for this, the past couple of weeks, I've been recording episodes on the day they're supposed to go live, and I hate doing that. I absolutely hate doing that because it increases the risk of me not being able to get an episode out. I'm quite a sickly person. I get a lot of migraines. On an average week, I will have maybe 2 to 3 migraines. It's not a great situation to be in. However, that's just my normal. That's how I've been ever since I hit puberty. It is what it is. And so, you know, when I don't have a recording, I do get rather anxious of what if tomorrow I wake up and I have a completely debilitating migraine. What if I can't record? That's why I like recording in advance, and I've not been able to do that. Something has always gone wrong, and yesterday I sat down for an hour and a bit. I got through this main quest. I got through in Hushed Whispers, and then a couple of hours later I went to edit it all together, and I discovered that my audio was completely garbled. There was major static in the background. It was really painful to listen to. I tried to fix it. I thought that like maybe I edited my audio in like an odd way, in a way that I didn't normally do it. Like maybe I misclicked and I hit the static button. I don't know. But no, the raw audio also incredibly staticky. I had to scrap it. That's why I'm again on Monday the 18th of April. I am recording Monday's episode. I am desperately trying to get ahead with these recordings, and something always seems to go wrong. So I also would like to apologize if this audio is not great, because here's the thing, I don't know why my audio was garbled. That's also stressing me out. I don't know why the audio garbled in such a way. That hasn't happened to me for like well over a year. So it's not even like, oh, I know what happened, I can not do this. I have no fucking clue. I have no fucking clue what happened to my audio. So yeah, if the audio is garbled, my apologies. There wasn't anything I could do about it, and I am on a time limit here. 2, if I sound annoyed, again, I just want to get ahead. I just want to get ahead in my recordings so I'm not so constantly stressed. I don't think that's much to ask, but just everything seems to go wrong, and it's only Inquisition. I have no problems with Life is Strange or Contradiction. It's Dragon Age being the problem child. What is this?
There is no maker. The Elder One has taken all that is his and will soon rule from his city.
That still doesn't make him a god.
Oh! There is no god but the Elder One. The Maker is dead. Say it.
Never. I'll die a good Andrastian before living a second as one of you.
And that's exactly what happened. You're right, dickheads. Now spin. Keep on spinning, girl. Oh shit. Whoops. Off to a great start. I'm annoyed. Aenor is dead. Where's the mage? He's the one we need to be targeting. He's the troublemaker here. Hanley. Come on, just kill him. Take him out. The other 2 are still alive. However, Varric and Silver seem to be dealing with them. Come on. It's almost down. And good stuff.
I'm surprised they left her alive this long. Poor woman.
Aenor, get your ass up. Stand up, Chuck. Oh, I feel like I'm repeating myself because I am. One, this lady sounded familiar, but that could just be because they, used a voice actress we've heard before. I think it's very interesting that there are still people who are like, no, I'm gonna be defiant. I will not worship this Elder One. The Maker is my god, and I know no other. Fuck the lot of yous. Even after a year, there is still rebellion in Thedas. The Elder One couldn't win completely. That appears to be everything.
Tell me how Lavella knew of the sacrifice at the temple.
Never.
Ah! There's no use to this defiance, little bird. There's no one left for you to protect.
You're wasting your breath.
Ah! Talk! The Elder One demands answers.
He'll get used to disappointment.
Ah!
Oof. Okay, we found her. We've tracked her down.
You will break.
I will die first. Or you will. You're alive.
It'll be alright. You're tough. It's a long story. Oh, I really wish there was an option to apologize. Just to say, like, oh my god, you don't look so good. Are you okay? Because that's what Aenor would be saying. She 100% wouldn't be saying, it'll be alright. Have you seen her face? Have you seen the condition she's in? Like, just like, oh, it'll be alright. That really diminishes everything that Leliana will have gone through over this past year, and I don't think Aenor would be that dismissive. I went with You're Tough the first time around. I will be trying to pick the exact same options as the first time I completed this quest. I'm not salty about that in the slightest. I'm crying silent tears. Not so silent because I'm complaining. Yeah. You're Tough. I think that... just look at her. Look at Leliana. Did you see her? Like, she has clearly gone through some horrific torture, and yet she was able to kill a man with her thighs. Like, that is impressive for a woman in her condition.
Well, that was impressive. Anger is stronger than any pain. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
Yep. I'm sorry for what happened. That is exactly what Aenor would be feeling right now. Guilt, but also, this isn't real. I have to go back. Again, this is so dismissive. This is so dismissive of everything that Leliana has gone through. Because it's not that this is a hallucination. This isn't an illusion. This isn't the Fade. This is the real world. A year from now, if the rift can't be closed, this world is real. And there is no way that Aenor would diminish that.
I'm so sorry for everything you suffered.
We have to reverse his spell. If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
I love that line. I love that line so much.
What happened while we were away?
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
Ooh. I love Leliana in this quest. God damn. I don't have the words. I really don't have the words. Like I said, that is one of my favourite lines in this entire quest. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real. And again, this is just hammering home to Aenor that, I guess, when I say it hammers home how important she is, I don't mean that in like I'm the most important person in this whole room. Only I can do this. I will save the world. I don't mean it like that. I more so mean it in like the thing on my hand. This is important to people. People will suffer. People will be tortured. People will die if we don't stop. Whoever this Elder One is, yes, we need to focus on the breach, but now I'm realizing that there is someone behind this. There is a greater threat, and he is just as important, if not more so, than the breach. I can't just focus on the breach and then think to myself, oh, well, maybe I can go home. Maybe by that point, we'll have found other people who can close the rifts. You know, maybe that'll have happened. But, like, no, there is clearly someone controlling things from behind the scenes. I need to focus on that guy. I can't just, like, focus on the rift and that's it. I hope that made sense. Fingers crossed that made sense. Okay, there's nothing else for us in here. Oh God, pardon me, people. And again, more of these walkways. Did the Venatori do this, or was this just always how the basements underneath Redcliffe Castle looked? I mean, I know Arten never saw anything like this, but I highly doubt that Arten completely explored the Redcliffe Castle basements. Just like I highly doubt she explored all of Redcliffe Castle. What we saw was just like a snippet of it.
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle, if there is one.
Oh, hello, dickhead. If you don't mind, now, bam! And do a spin! That's it, get wrecked! Okay, everyone's doing A-okay for health. I know you're attacking this guy, right? Good stuff. Okay, you two. And right, do a spin. Please do a spin. Why aren't you spinning? And now it's too late. Goddamn. There does seem to be a slight delay on when she'll do her spin attack, which does frustrate me a little bit. Nice. Oh, you did drop something for us. Thank you kindly. I will say that, the first time around when I completed this, my inventory did hold. I didn't fill up my inventory and have to leave anything behind. So, yeah, fingers crossed it's the same this go around. There we go. Out of the basements and onto the docks.
The Magister needs more power for his rituals.
No! Don't hurt me, Linnea.
Well, it sounds like she just hurt you, mate. Linnea, that was the name of the mage we met in the tavern. Not the Tranquil, but the young lady who was like, Linnea, just Linnea. Don't ask me about the circle I'm from, because none of that matters anymore. So it seems that she became a devotee of the Magister in this dark future. You're right. And can we do a spin? Yes. Moved it. Take a sip. And then back. Did you not sip? There we go. Come on. Excuse me. How dare you ignore me? There we go.
This is madness. Alexius can't have wanted this.
I will say, I think it's obvious to Aenor, Alexius's motivation didn't seem, oh, I want to take over the world, fuck everything, woo ha 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 ha. His motivation did genuinely just seem to be, I want my son to live, and the person offering me, treatment wants to take over the world, so I'm gonna do that for my kid, which is decently sympathetic motivation, let's be honest. Ooh, okay, take a sip. Everyone drink up if you please. Leliana has clearly been so tortured that nothing can hurt her. She is just, transcended. A yoink. Now then, you know what? Whilst I remember... Dorian body. Ooh. Let's go for the spirit resistance, and I don't know if you have flash fire. Ooh, and have some more constitution. You know what? Let's check. Does Dorian have flash fire? He has a lot of spells in the Inferno tree. He does not. Oh well. That. Look at that. Look at that. I do wonder if there was a load of lyrium beneath Redcliffe Castle and then it got corrupted and that's why it's red, very similar to the lyrium under the Temple of Sacred Ashes. We know. I mean, in Origins, Oghren will comment if you bring him to the temple that he can sense a shit ton of lyrium under the temple. So, maybe something similar happened here. There was a load of lyrium and it got corrupted. Or did they bring the red lyrium here? And we know that it can grow. We know that it uses bodies and can grow out of them. So were they just growing it here? And they just decided, yo, we'll use it as a shit ton of decoration, because why the hell not?
The breach, it's...
everywhere.
Used to be, it was only dwarves who were afraid of the sky. Now, it's just good sense.
Oh, Lord. Look at that big-ass statue there. Oh, and it's moving. It's moving, too. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, God. This is distressing for a number of different reasons. One, the breach is everywhere. The sky is fucked. The veil is no more. That's terrifying, but also, this does kind of give us a time scale. If there is no one closing the rifts, then the breach will... we always knew the breach would grow to swallow the world, but we didn't know how long that could be. Now we know. It'll do it in a year. Oh, God. Oh, hello. You're right. Give me a yell, and can we do a spin? That's right, and you're back. Get on the ground. Nice. Okay. Coming after you. him. And give me a yell. Good stuff, lass. Oh, how dare. Sip. And do a spin. Go down. Oh shit, I think Varric just flipped off the side there. Can we do back? Back, please. Oh, I was pressing 3. Whoops. You're down. God, and that rift just straight up opened. There wasn't a rift there that was looking a bit dodgy. It just straight up opened. In like a second, just, oh. Oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. On me, and do a spin. And do a back. And then take a sip. That's right, you're down. Now you. Good stuff. You. I'm waiting for you, buddy. I'm waiting for you. Grab him. There we go, take a sip. Excuse me, no running away. And spinny spin. Down. And, oh shit, where are you going? Where are you off to? Oh, is that... Okay, there's one. There's one somewhere. Oh no, he dead. He dead, okay. And again, so much loot. They're being so kind. It is so nice of them to give us these wonderful gifts. Yeah, here we have 2 people holding hands, sat on a bench. God, what do you think could have killed them? Because, I mean, their skeletons are intact. Maybe they died of fright. They saw how shitty the sky looked and they just died of fright, perhaps. Ah, the upper royal wing. At long last, we are in the nice section of the castle.
No!
Connor!
It was an act of courage. He knew there was no other way to resist.
What a terrible waste.
Indeed. That happened very quickly, but that was Connor. He was stood by the fireplace. I don't know if there's any preamble to that, if there is a demon speaking to him, basically being like, hey, it's me again. You're right, I'm back. But Connor, he chooses to self-immolate rather than be possessed by a demon again. Oof. Spellbinder's Journal. With every failed time spell, the Magister grows a Brit, excuse me. The Magister go... Oh my god. Brain, no! You can't fail me. I've been failed by my headphones, by my computer, by my mic. Brain, don't fail me too, okay? Okay, let's try this again. Spellbinder's Journal. With every failed time spell, the Magister grows a bit more paranoid. Or perhaps it's not paranoia, since the Elder One really will kill him for his failures. The distinction hardly matters. After the 10th failure, he began locking himself in the Great Hall during his waking hours. After the 20th, he had the foot soldiers excavate a shard doorway from parts unknown and painstakingly install it in the castle. Now, his most trusted assistants can only see him if we all go at once, together. which we must do twice a day to bring him his meals, as he never leaves that room at all. Well, now we know where Alexius is. Behind a big fuck-off doorway in the Great Hall. Fabulous. Anything else? No, doesn't look like it. Hello. You doing alright there, buddy? You just sitting? He just sitting. Ooh, hello. Alexius's journal. This appears to be Alexius's journal. This is the final entry. Nothing works. I have tried countless times to go back before the Conclave explosion. Before Felix's caravan was attacked by Darkspawn. Before the Venatori first arrived in Minrathous. Without success. The breach is the wellspring that makes this magic possible, and travel outside of its timeline is impossible. The Elder One's demand that I change the events of the Conclave can never be fulfilled. He may kill me for failing him, but I must protect Felix from his wrath. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. All of this to prevent Aenor from interfering with whatever she interfered with. I find this first bit interesting because, I mean, I'm sure you've been wondering, if you aren't aware of this questline, what illness does Felix have? What could he have possibly contracted for which there is no cure? He was in a caravan that was attacked by Darkspawn. I wonder if maybe that has anything to do with his mysterious illness. Also, before the Venatori first arrived in Minrathous, I think it's very obvious that Alexius doesn't really have any true allegiance to the Venatori or to the Elder One. His allegiance is to his son. That is his primary motivation. Fix my son. Make sure he's well, that he gets better, that there is a cure. You know, if he could go back to before his caravan was attacked, then there would be no reason for Alexius to side with the Elder One. You know, why is he trying to get back before the Venatori first arrived in Minrathous? That to me indicates that maybe he's like, oh, if I had never have met them, then I would have never taken this course of action. If they had never offered me this help, then none of this would have happened. I find that very interesting. And you're coming with me too. Oh, and you. No loot gets left behind. Oh, Haida's razor. That's way more useful for Dorian. I'm gonna put that on him. I did not find this the last time I was here. Is that better than what we have? No, Verdict is better. Also, this is rather goofy looking. But I could maybe give it to Bull. Yeah, I prefer Verdict on Aenor. Dorian. Dorian, buddy, have this. That is better. I'm tempted to put the flash firing on him just to save on inventory space because I do think I'm getting more loot than I did last time, which under any other circumstances that would be a really nice problem to have, but not right now. Ooh.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
Oof. That is rather cruel of her. I will say, I do think that Leliana is taking out her frustrations on Dorian right now. I mean, Dorian, as she says, you're talking to fill the silence. Nothing happened that you actually want to hear about. He is being remarkably insensitive. Dorian is coming at this with a, oh, none of this is real. We can stop this, so none of this actually matters. And I don't think Leliana appreciates that. Also, he is partially responsible for all of this. He was one of the people who helped develop this magic. Yes, it was just theoretical when Dorian was helping Alexius invent this, but Dorian is one of the co-inventors. He does have some responsibility here, and I think Leliana is taking her frustrations out on him. And it is rather unfair, but at the same time, Leliana has gone through a lot of shit over this past year. You take that, and let's see. Yes, area of effect, Let's get some healing mist. Good stuff. Okay, ooh. Again, don't mind if I do. Ooh, cooldown amulet. You know what? What do you have? No, I think I'd rather have the cooldown amulet. Again, I am 100% finding way more stuff. Last time around I was getting primarily, you know, herbs and crafting materials. And I do believe, yeah, they're fighting. They're fighting. There's a rift. I mean, I'm alright letting the Venatori and the demons duke it out, to be perfectly honest. I mean, they are getting rather close, but like, no, I'm good. I'm good. When you all decide to come over here. Oh, yeah, he's down, so. And give him a back. There we go, nice. Okay, who's where? Oh, this is a mage. Oh, you ho! How dare! Oh shit! Grab him! Take him to the floor! And do a spin! This is not a good angle! There we go! And excuse you! Get down! Give me a scream. Oh, good stuff, Aenor. And spinny spin. And is that... Okay, there we go. And... Why can we collect stuff that's...
The Magist has grown paranoid. He's barricaded himself in there and will not come out.
Okay, that's nice. But why could we loot stuff that is underneath the ground, yet we can't loot stuff that's implanted itself in the ceiling? I call bullshit on that. I call bullshit. Oop, thank you. And, ooh, lots of very nice things. Maeve, I'm sure, will be appreciative.
What in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it later.
Okay, can do, happily. And a yoink. Oop. Now then, I say we go have a look at this door. I am just about out of time. However, I think the door is a really nice place to stop things. Yeah, that's a shard door.
Maker's breath. Where did Alexius find this? How did he even move it here?
Can we open it?
Perhaps. But it looks quite strong. How desperate and paranoid must he be? His servants must have a way through. He has to eat. Let's look around.
I'd guess deeply desperate and paranoid. Okay, so I am out of time for today's episode. In the next one, we're going to gather those red lyrium shards. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below. And if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.